right, Wolf Bear Records is here with Brandon Mesen from Mesen Around. How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. How about you?
All right, I'm doing good. So thanks for joining. So tell me a little bit about yourself and about your band.
Cool. So right now, I think my plan is to just, I guess you would say, just try to do things differently from what everyone else is doing, and whether that just be change something in your agenda or whatever. But I'm just trying to do something totally different, and I'm just trying to come up with ideas so I can just do different things to get different outcomes. And so that's just like what I'm trying to do with my life right now, because I'm just not trying to I'm not really trying to be in the same spot or be glued to something or somewhere. I'm trying to expand. And I think just like constantly just doing all of these podcasts, radio gigs, I think it's gonna be kicking. I don't know too much about myself, so hopefully later on I'll figure it out through this.
Now, what kind of genre do you sing?
I mainly play and sing like rock and roll is basically where it stems off of, and then when that gets a little tiring doing the same thing, you can just everything is basically, I think, is rock and roll. Like jazz is, to me, is considered rock and roll at the time, like pop or whatever it is. But I would say rock and roll for sure.
All right. You said you're from Pennsylvania,
Yep.
born and raised.
Yes, Pennsylvania.
So you Steelers fan?
I'm more of an Eagles fan.
Eagles fan? Yeah, I'm a Steelers fan.
Nice.
Sadly, sadly, that last game was not a good game.
Yeah.
Felt like I was watching the circus.
That's funny.
So, how many albums do you have out?
So I released my first album in like 2000. I think that was like 2015. Honestly, I think that's on SoundCloud, or that was 2017 or something. But that's on SoundCloud. It's called Adventure Walks. And then a couple years later, I got back into like music, and then I started getting really full force at it. So I recorded "Summer of Love," which is one of the albums, and then my other album that I recorded is called "Sex in the Sky," and I have another album dropping this summer called "Feels Good to Be a Weird Kid."
So you basically started like in 2000 then.
Yeah, I mean, I started when I was like 16 years old, I would say.
That's something you've always wanted to do since a little kid, or?
Uh, yeah, it was like the only thing that I wanted to do. I didn't want to do anything else. Nothing really. It was just music or nothing. So here we are.
I know. I interviewed this one guy. I can't remember. It was like one of my first ones, and he said something that I asked because I asked him. I said, "Is that something you've always wanted to do?" And he replied, "No, I think I wanted to be a lawyer or something." I was like, "Wow, you kind of landed in a different spot."
It's funny. Shout out.
So, did you do any touring before COVID hit, or?
Yeah. I've done so many shows. Like I've done all the shows for my band and just myself. I book all my shows. I book everything, all the radio station tours, everything. I do all myself. I did a tour out in Cali. I think that was like 2018. I just been touring all around the East Coast as well and doing shows here and there. And then this was like probably two to a year ago. I was just like, I'm tired of putting on all these shows and doing all this work and no one shows up. So then I had the brilliant idea of just, why don't I just put my music on the radio and just hit up radio stations, and they can, just have my music play on the radio station, FM radio or whatever, and interview me. And I think that's like better publicity than just like releasing music and not really doing much with it.
Yeah.
Or
Sounds like
shows.
Is that going for good for you, or?
Yeah. I mean, it's been going good just because like I was already doing this before COVID hit. So then when COVID hit, it was already like I'm already doing this anyways. So it just helps now that like no one can play shows, but like I'm basically touring still. You know, I'm just like doing a hidden tour while everyone's not touring at all.
Yeah, you're just not you're just not going up there live. You're going on the
Hmm.
radio.
Hmm.
Well, that's
Yes, indeed.
that's cool. So do you work anywhere else, or you just do that full time, or?
Yeah, that's like the only thing I'm doing right now. I'm like more of like a business guy underneath music in a way, and so or maybe more of like a music and then business afterwards. But whatever it is, I'm a business guy too as well. So obviously I have other ways to make money because obviously I'm money in music right now. You gotta be famous to make money, and I don't know if I want to sign myself to any big labels if they want to take my rights away. So just depends. But no,
Well,
I would say I'm doing pretty good.
that's why I came up with, like I told you what I was doing. Um, because obviously COVID hit. I just started Wolf Bear Records the beginning of last year, and I have 4 people underneath of me, and one of the guys that I just got, you know, I had for a while, he says, "Well, what could you do for me?" And I was like, "Uh, nothing right now." You know, because I can't go out to the bars and get them gigs. You know what I mean? So that's why I started getting the creative mind and coming up with what I did for Wolf Bear Records. And everybody seemed to love it, and they're giving me props and telling me keep going, and it'll eventually get big.
Yes, it will. Anything like that will get big.
So everything's going uphill for me, and I'm excited.
Good,
Yep.
good.
So where would one place you'd like to tour when we can actually tour, get at gigs and stuff?
Probably Europe or something like that. I don't know, something like that.
Eager to go
I don't
overseas?
know, or just Cali, something where my music fits. I think the East Coast is just like too cold, and I don't know. I don't think I could live here right now. I want to go out West Coast or something.
Do you ever think about moving out west?
I have plans for February to like live out there, but who knows? We'll see what happens because there's so many things that I have to get done before that happens. So it just when the time's right, you know.
Yeah, I know Ohio really. I didn't have the music ability that I do here. I mean, I have more things at my fingertips down here in Texas versus there ain't much in Ohio.
True. That's true.
At least it's what I've noticed, you know. And it's like I've got people coming out of the woodwork and contacting me ever since I moved down here versus Ohio.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess it does help when you change locations and start fresh and do something different.
Yeah. So you working on your next album,
Well,
or?
we already did the album. It's gonna be dropping this summer, and the new single "Star Killer" drops in like 4 days, so that should be cool. That should be cool.
Well, that's pretty cool. I'll have to look for that. You said 4 days.
Yeah,
All right, I'll have to check it
four
out.
days. 4 days.
So, anything else you want to
Uh, um, feels good to be a weird kid.
add? And you said everybody can find your music on all platforms?
Yep, all platforms. Messing around. MESEN around. Instagram messing around. Anyway, messing around.
All right, man. Well, thank you for joining.
Thank you. Thank you. You have a good day now.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep in contact, and we can
All
do
right.
another one
Yeah.
down the road.
Perfect. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right. I'll see you
All
later.
right.
Have a great day.
See ya.
All
You
right.
too. See ya.
Bye.
Later. 1, 2, 3.
Showering, it's the love that makes me stay. It's the love and I can't get away. Flowers are in your hand, and I think it's time to share the love.
Yeah, my boy. You don't care. Yeah, guys, can someone say Summer of Love?
Summer of Love.
Everybody say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Summer